2020 out with a bang. Literally. What up, y'all? Today is another wonderful day because you decided to spend some time with me as I talk about random things. And today, so excited about this random thing. This random thing is my car. This car came into my life at a very difficult time. So this is not the actual car that was in the accident video that you saw. Car as a result of that accident. I just want to note real quick. The clip that you see, there's another car in the video. And not within the accident, but before the accident happened. And it's just so coincidental that that car is the car that I end up with. So there's a lot of divineness going on, if you believe in that. I feel like there's no coincidences, and this is just a product of that. This scenario was one of the craziest ways I've ever started off a year. This car accident is one for the books, all right? That's all I can say. It's just one for the books. It's one for the books. January 2nd, 2020. Before COVID even was a thing. Before we all were locked in the house. Before we, couldn't do our normal things that we do. My year started off a little bit with a bang earlier than everybody else's. It was a very difficult time period. Only because this is a scenario I've never dealt with. I took an extra day off so I can get things ready for the year. So I was doing my car maintenance. I had just gotten new tires. I had just gotten oil change done. So I had my car and then my friend was doing the same thing with her car. So we just kind of alternated. My car was good. So I was like, hey, let's just drop your car off. They can work on it and then we just do our errands and then we're good. All right, so while we're running errands, we had just gotten food. And I kid you not, it tends to always happen like this. Anytime you get food is when some shit happens. It's when it happens. It's when it's gonna happen. And when you're hungry and you just lose your appetite after this, right? Stopped at another place and then was on the way home. As in the video, you see this person just completely run the stop sign, beeline for my car. When I tell you this guy, he hit my car. He hit it. He nailed it. And at the time, I thought he hit me more in my trunk area versus over the tire. So I didn't realize my tire was bent in. It was bad. The tire was bent in. I thought the car was still drivable. So as I get hit, I'm like, all right, we gotta do this thing now. So I start to pull over and I see that he just keeps going. And he just keeps going and going and going. And just see the little red car just slowly get smaller and smaller and smaller. Not only am I dealing with a car accident, I'm now dealing with a hit and run. Now, in my brain, I think things in money. Obviously, he has no insurance because he's not there. Secondly, I am the only one with insurance in this moment. And now I'm thinking, oh, my bill is gonna skyrocket. Everything I had planned, I had financial goals planned to the T, ready to knock this car payment out was the next thing that I was gonna get rid of. I was gonna get rid of this car payment and then have a paid off car. And I just see like my dreams get smaller and smaller as that car just drove away. So I call the cops. They asked me the description of the person. They then later tell me that he had robbed a Publix. He robbed a Publix. Say that one more time for the people in the back. This dude robbed a Publix. Now, in my opinion, and I could be wrong, but there's only two things you really could steal from a Publix. One, being money. All right, the way he left out of here, you would have thought that he had stole the safe of money. But the way that nobody was behind this guy tells me now that whatever he stole wasn't even that serious. Like, for real. He couldn't have stole money because that would have triggered more of an alert. I quickly deducted that he stole food out of Publix. I'm 1,000% sure if you said, hey man, I'm hungry, I don't have food, I don't have money, and I really would appreciate it if you would just buy me some food. Cool, I could do that. I'm not giving you money for whatever. I'm giving you something that I know you need. Money is like you could do whatever with it. And then that's that control thing that people don't like. But with food is, everyone gets hungry. You can't deny it. It's the one reason why I hate trying to figure out what I'm gonna eat, because I gotta go find the food. I prefer the food just be ready for me so I can just eat it. So the fact now that I've quickly deducted that he stole food pisses me off even further, because you are too prideful to ask for help. Ask for help. I am boiling. I don't ever get this pissed ever, but this situation was a very high tense situation for me. Not only did he almost like T-bone us, he has now disrupted my whole day. He is like thoroughly put his whole foot in my day. Actually, not even a foot. He put his whole body in my day. So, as I'm talking to insurance company, I have rental car coverage. I highly recommend pay that little $6 extra per month for that car rental insurance. Because when I tell you, before the paperwork got done for the accident, Enterprise had already had me set up with a car. Had me set up with a 2020 Nissan Rogue. Now, it was like a huge pickup from where I was. A month later, the appraiser comes, determines that the car is totaled. All right, so now this is not part of my game plan again. So now I'm getting repissed. I'm getting repissed because the same guy that I don't know who it is has disrupted my month. He disrupted the whole month because now I gotta figure this out. And I hate car shopping. I really do. I despise it. I hate it with a passion. And now I have to find something quickly because now they're like, oh, well, the rental car needs to be turned in the next couple of days. So you waited a month. They only giving me no time to really look for something. They told me how much I would be getting for the car. Now, mind you, for the car, because I was paying extra on my minimum payments, which again, that's another pro tip. Pay extra on your payments because you just never know. The equity of the car was like $6,500. So I got that in the check, but the check hadn't gotten me yet. Finally get the check, look for a car. I wanted a car that sat up higher because this whole sedan life, being down to the ground, I'm over that. Because clearly when I'm on the ground, I can't see over bushes and crazies coming through a parking lot. Like, we not gonna be part of that life no more. I fell upon a Kia Soul. I judged it so much. When I tell you this car accident was like a blessing in disguise. And I know there's some people that don't believe in God, whatever. I'm not even here to like propose that idea for you. That's your journey. But for me, getting to the car accident, I was paying about $269 a month for my car, and I had like 2 more years left on. Get this equity check for this car, this total car, $6,500. Go look for a Kia Soul. The price out the door was about $10,000. And on top of that, I had already been saving for a rainy day. I was already on the Dave Ramsey plan and saving my money and getting rid of all my debt. So the next debt that I had was actually my car. Paying for this $10,000 car was not excited about, but I knew I was getting this equity check, and I also had $4,500 in cash to put down. So I put that down in the car. My payments wound up being like $130. This whole situation has gotten better, and again, it was a headache to get here, a huge headache, but we're here, and I'm starting now to see the light at the end of the tunnel. I'm starting now to see, my plants start to bloom from saving, planning ahead for a rainy day, and this rainy day has now came upon us at this very moment. I put the down payment down, I get the equity check. Mind you, the amount that was left on the car was about $4,000. Didn't even realize this was the double whammy. The double whammy. I got a lawyer, and they did all of the work. They called me a month after. They said, hey, so we got your claim settled, and so we will be sending you a $6,000 check. When will you be able to stop by? I can come right now. And you already got your money? Yeah, we've already taken out our portion, and the rest is yours. Excuse me? Say what now? You mean to tell me I'm up another $6,000 because of what stupid did? Oh, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. Mind you, I used some of my savings. I got my equity check, and I'm getting this claim, this amount of money. All I wanted was the value of my car, and I got that and some. A lot of some, a huge bit of some, like a large bit of some. It's like I hit the lotto and I didn't even play. That's how I felt. Out of everything, out of this whole scenario, my car is paid in full. Now, to those who are right with a car payment, you're not gonna understand the severity of this accomplishment. All I gotta do, pay for my car, is my car insurance, car maintenance, and gas. I think I won. I won. I won. This was a huge win. We're gonna bring this full circle now. I feel like this whole scenario, this whole situation was a test to how I handle stressful situations. Now in the beginning, I was pissed. I was pissed that I did not have a car now. I was pissed that now I only got 2 days to find a new car. The thing was, I did not quit. I did not stop. I was very unhappy going through this process, but I'm thankful that I did go through this process because the girl got a paid off car. The situation paid for itself. You guys, you gotta, like, when you are going through something, and I know it's like the worst thing ever, and you don't want to do it, and it's just like, this is painful, and I hate this, and I don't want to be here, and I get it. I sympathize with you. I get you. But when I tell you, your attitude towards the situation will really dictate what becomes of that situation. So, with that being said, the next time you are in a very tough situation where you want to give up, you've got to push through it. Like that car pushed through mine. Yeah, wasn't pretty, but he got on through. I got through all the situations, car accident, chiropractic care, looking for a new car, dealing with crappy salespeople, dealing with all of that. And I was able to be on top times 10. And mind you, this is how I started out my 2020. I started my 2020 out with a bang. Literally. That's my quick tidbit. It's not even quick. That's my random it's so random, but that's how I am. I am a random person, and people try to predict what I'm going to do. I'm purposely going to not do what you tell me to do. So, anyway, guys, thank you so much for listening to my little story. I hope it's insightful. I hope it helps you get through whatever it is you're going through. Mind you, we are all people on our paths and our journeys, and I just want you to realize that there's somebody out there that's most likely going through the same thing as you, but you just got to be able to connect and open up and be vulnerable. You know, there's strength in numbers. Guys, thank you so much again. And if you could, please, thumbs up. Tell someone else to thumbs up. Find the video. Share the video. Please do share that video. The more you share it, the more it gets out there for people that may want to hear it. And yeah, it really does help get more of this content out. And honestly, guys, I want y'all to like really focus on your mindset, positive mindset. Positivity will prevail. And let me know something that you've been through that you didn't think you would see the light and it completely turned around. Yeah. Share. So this is me, my story. Let me know yours. Again, guys, I really do appreciate it. I will see you guys on the next episode of Randomness with Mel. Y'all be blessed. Stay safe and mask up.